be interesting, bro. So that's where you're at. You're exactly where you're at.
Nah, nah,
You're
nah.
exactly how you were yesterday, which you were pretty even keel with it. Nonetheless, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back for another episode of the Bengals After Dark video cast with yours truly, B Things of the Bro. Bengals Drake. Drake, what the fuck is going on?
Dude, not shit, man. Just, kicking the shit.
Draco be in the cut.
Yeah, Draco B with the X.
Hey, man.
Des Bryant homage.
Nice, bro. Trying to fucking flex a former Raven, bro, on the
Baltimore
show.
Raven, yeah,
What the
yeah.
fuck?
X.
Ravens legend, top 10 receiver in Baltimore Ravens history.
That's how you know
Des Bryant.
That's how wide receivers just go there to die. Quarterbacks go
Yeah.
to Cleveland to die. Joe Flacco, 2 touchdowns, 6 interceptions in Cleveland this year before he came here. It's similar, similar to Baltimore. I mean, that's where you go. If you're a wide receiver, whether you're Kenzo
Yeah.
Fox or
No,
somebody like you come in there and it's over, bro. Like it's over. If you're a Hunter Renfro and who knows, that's probably where he's going. Guys like that at the back end of their
yeah,
career where it's like, bro, you're cooked.
facts.
You're going to
It
the Ravens.
it's been going back as far as our beloved TJ Hujamama, Husmanzada. Yeah, like he went there his last year. Yep, and
Pretty ass.
yep, and of course ended his career there. Yeah. So you mentioned Joe. Um, I mean, we almost there's almost no point waiting, right?
Yeah.
Like everybody's been waiting for any pieces of news and shows and intel that they could get on the huge development from yesterday, bro.
Mhm.
Huge. I mean, even for those that were as optimistic as possible with the Joe Burrow return, proudly me. Not that none others weren't, but let's be honest, you definitely weren't anticipating some return. But
Yeah.
your opinion may ring true,
Mhm.
depending on how these next couple weeks go, right? Like we made the title of the show, everything's on the line. Because indeed, everything is on the line, bro.
Mhm.
Overall, how are you feeling right now? Taking the news from yesterday that Joe is back to return to practice, so they gradually looking to come back this season.
Yeah, I mean it's great, man. You've been calling all along that based on the history of Joe Burrow's injuries, he's always been ahead of schedule, and yet again he's ahead of schedule once again. So that's great to see. Um, I think in the scope of things though, Cincinnati Bengals are 3-6, and I think that you know a lot has to deal with over the next couple weeks and what happens. Even Joe Burrow said it. A lot of a lot is going to go into these next few weeks before he can possibly get out there. I know he's got that 21-day window to get activated as he gets acclimated back. I mean he could be ready as soon as Thanksgiving, possibly even before that. Who knows? I know that he's back there. He's practicing. I think he's been running for a couple weeks. He's been lifting weights for
Just crazy.
for a while. So
Yeah.
yeah, man. I said that's the biggest thing, bro. It's just you got to stay in it. You look at these last few games and some games that you got to win. You got to pull together, and your defense has just been so bad. It's been so bad. Like to even think that it could have looked worse than last year, it kind of has in ways, really, like in terms of where we've gotten to in this back half. I mean, you got to think about it. Like the defense was not this bad early on. We talked about it, like, damn, they were able to stand tall in the
Yep.
red zone. They're able at times, but they just got so bad so fast, and I don't understand what it is. Whether it's coaching and we've talked about it on here, personnel and stuff like that. But at the same time, you have to find a way to make a stop here, make a crucial stop there, and that's gonna be the make or break for this team season. And honestly, I mean, it's similar to last year, bro. Like I hate to be that Debbie Downer of a fan because I love watching football. I love this football team, bro, and I don't like. I'm not that guy. Let me just throw my hat in. I hate being like that, but I'm not gonna fake it. You know what I mean? Fake it till I make it. When I already see how it is. Now, do I truly believe that anything's possible? Cinderella can happen because it's happened time and time again with this team.
Hmm.
Definitely. But I mean, we're at a point, bro, where this team has 6 losses, and it would take winning one of the next 2 probably. Then you hope that Joe Burrow comes back, right? And we'll talk about all the possibilities in this show, but it's like what Joe Burrow has. By time Joe Burrow gets back, he might not even have room for one loss.
Yeah.
Like he literally has to come in
5 straight,
5
fucking
straight.
crazy shit.
Exactly. And we talked about it pre-episode. It's like with how good this offense has looked, even with Joe Flacco, bro, the second best EPA in the NFL since Flacco's taken over in this offense. This offense has been amazing, right?
Literally overall the
Yeah.
best offense in the league.
Hasn't taken a step back, honestly. Now has taken a step forward from Jake Browning astronomically. That's why people are trying to run with the same narrative that they were prior with the whole wide receivers and Joe Burrow and Jake Brown. Like just
Joe Burrow's value, dumbass
exactly,
shit.
just dumbass shit.
Yeah.
But that's gonna be the biggest thing, bro. Is like if the Bengals can gel and win at least one of these next 2 to in a way stay in the fight. But even then, at that point, right? Like let's be real. Let's be realistic, right? Bengals are sitting at 4-7. Okay, best case scenario. You really want to put Joe Burrow, who we know, yeah, he can come back, but he's not going to be fully himself, bro.
Mhm.
Like that's truly how I feel like he's not going to be fully himself right away. We know it's going to take reps. It's going to take reps. It always has. He didn't get a lot of game time this year. Sure, he gets better as the season goes on, but I mean, you can't expect a guy to come in from an injury, turf toe that he's had, reconstruction to that area. They're still trying to gel out and figure out what he needs, in terms of cushioning in his foot and shit like that. So, I mean, it, I don't see the risk in it if you're 4-7 and you have no room for improvement really. I mean, there's no reason to put your franchise on the line, and if you do it, I mean, that's the Cincinnati Bengals for you. I mean, that is the organization to a T. If you put that guy out there in the line of fire, when yes, I get it, he loves the game, loves it, but sometimes you got to protect that guy from himself. It's the same issue that it's been with these injuries.
Yeah, I hear you. I will push back on that a little bit though.
Yeah.
Like if you say that's the Bengals to a T, could you knock them for saying that one of the best quarterbacks of all time? Definitely, what we believe is, I mean, all right, that's an opinion, but a great quarterback, the most valuable player you've ever had in your franchise, to get him back as quick as possible for a chance of a playoff run.
Let's be
You
real.
would knock them for that though? Like,
do they really have a chance?
Okay, dude, we were 4-8
Yeah.
last year. And we had the worst defense in
Yeah.
football. And they did figure it out. Yes, obviously the context was a lot different. You played horrible offenses. You played Will Levis's. You played bottom 8 quarterbacks every week. This next 5-game stretch, we talked about it. Aaron Rodgers, Drake May, Lamar, Josh. Oh, maybe it gets easier. Lamar.
Yeah.
Like the next 5 games is the worst, the most gauntlet of fucking gauntlets of any team in the league when it comes to quarterbacks. And the tough part is I do agree with you. I think Joe is going to come back, assuming he comes back. And this is going to be not just game 1 back from recovery. This is going to be like, he's just got to prove till otherwise that this is going to be game 1 of a regular season for Joe Burrow.
Yeah.
We know what that entails. Rusty. It's just what the fuck it is. He takes time to get into a rhythm. Can you afford that?
Yeah.
That's almost going to be like, but then again, he's fucking Joe Burrow.
Yeah.
Like, you don't question that. But with how great Flacco's playing, it's not a situation of do we keep playing Flacco and not play Joe Burrow. You fucking play Joe Burrow.
Yeah.
But in this specific scenario, if you are 4-7, and to be frank, that's realistic to me.
Yeah.
You can go 1-1. The Steelers are beatable. They're not that good of a team.
Yeah.
And they're sinking right now, like they always fucking do. They start hot because Mike Tomlin runs those motherfuckers into the dirt in July, and they come out hot, and then they get cold because they're fucking old. So they're going to go down. That's a winnable game. Patriots, just hang in there. Drake May's going to kill you. Period. This defense is terrible. But can you afford that
Mhm.
at 4-7 to rush back on an early week
Yeah.
in Baltimore on Thanksgiving? I mean, I can't believe the shit that Joe's doing right now. Joe Burrow, both Joes. It's
Yeah.
amazing. Like
Yeah.
Joe Burrow, like how he was moving was crazy. Even stretching.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like that's just you just tore your toe.
Yeah.
Like
It's insane.
it is crazy, bro.
Yeah.
50 days ago you got it
Yeah.
reconstructed
Yeah.
and you're like pushing off it.
Yeah.
Like run it. That's insane to me, bro. So can you afford that of a rusty Joe Burrow or are you hoping for a week 5 in Arizona type game in 2023? Remember when he broke through, but he was still a little like you saw he was uncomfortable. Remember when on that 3rd and 16 and he jumped over an O lineman
Mhm.
in
Yeah.
that Arizona game? We're
Yeah.
like, oh my God. You know what I mean? We're like, he hasn't done that all year.
Yeah.
Then after that, you're like, all right, we may be good. Can you get that?
Yeah.
Because then you can win a game. You
Mhm.
can beat Baltimore getting that version of Joe Burrow.
Yeah.
You can't have the timid Joe Burrow.
Mhm.
You can't have the timid, fresh off the calf week 1 Joe Burrow because that will cost you a game.
Mhm.
Then you're 4-8. Like then that's where I get it of like, how do you go about that?
Mhm.
And yeah, it's tough. I mean, we obviously know it comes down to the defense, right? And
You said it. 4-8 last year with Joe Burrow. Why does Zach Taylor have a job? I get it. Your defense, right? 4-8 last year with Joe fucking Burrow under center, playing the best football ever. Your weapons, and now you go to say now you can put ownership on a on a swivel because it's like you have Joe Burrow ahead of schedule, ready to come back, right where your season could be ready for the playoffs, right? You got Joe Flacco on a trade. Great, Cincinnati. You did your part there. Okay, smart move. Joe Flacco's come in. He's been amazing. But guess what? Didn't sign a 3-tech again this offseason. Put all your chips in on guys that you thought were going to be something that didn't turn into nothing. You got Lou Anarumo over with the 8-2 Colts getting spoiled to death. Daniel Jones leading the helm. We all know Al Golden is not a shitty coach. We all knew Lou Anarumo wasn't a shitty coach. So now you're sitting at a situation where you got, as you said, one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time, and I agree with that, right? On his way to come back with your team 3-6, and all of a sudden we're supposed to be happy. I'm happy for Joe Burrow, and I'm happy that he's good, he's healthy. But man, oh man, how terrible for how great your offense has been yet again, and your defense has just fell apart. What do you say for that? Because like I said early in the season, this defense was kind of like they could compete. When they lost Trey Hendrickson, their identity was
completely
completely
fell
lost.
apart.
Completely fell apart.
Yeah.
And we were having that conversation this offseason of like, well, how bad can it? How much worse can it get? Just get Trey out of there because it's already bad. Well, it gets even worse because him on that defense this year made such an impression with the other young guys like Shamar and stuff like that. Now with Trey out of there, those guys look like chickens with their heads cut off. So
yeah. Shout out to Paul Daner. He gathered some stats of when Shamar, DKJ, and Barrett Carter are on the field together. They average 7.6 yards per carry against their opponents. And they average, fuck, I wish I remembered all the stats. Simply put, the average success rate or the success rate for league average, not the best, not the worst, is it's 2 times worse for the Bengals. Literally from league average, from 16th to the Bengals, you're talking the best, the worst, and just the Bengals. I mean, just it's horrible football. It's bad football players that are being thrusted into the fire, and the Bengals have overcorrected the wheel, and it was such a risk to do what you chose to do. We were sounding the alarms in March that, hey, two linebackers back to back nearly in a draft where linebacker class is weak is kind of suspect. You missed out on all the D tackles. You took the rawest prospect that, yes, did have upside. Can you afford that right now? It's like having $2,000 and you buy a $1,500 fit. Can you really afford that right now? Sure, you got the money. Sure, they got the pick. Sure, that guy has the athletic traits. Can you afford that as a collective? Because we talked about it.
Can you polish it herd?
Exactly. Trey's the Bugatti parked in a trap house. And like you broke another window to the trap house with the addition of Shamar Stewart. Like you didn't we knew that Shamar was not going to give you much of an immediate impact to help. We hoped, but like you couldn't secure that. There were multiple other guys that could have made more sense. We really don't need to go down this rabbit hole because we have, and it sucks that I don't want to be right about this. Like, I don't care. We don't want to fucking sit here and be like, oh, yes, we told y'all. Like, I don't give a fuck about being right. In fact, I wish we were wrong as fuck. We talked about it. We wanted to be wrong, right? We said it again and again. We want these dudes to win. And it's costing you games. What sucks as well is to add to this crossroads that is the season on Monday for Trey to be stated as doubtful. You might as well just count him out.
Yeah.
So Aaron Rodgers' average time to throw on his touchdowns against us was like 7 seconds. Each touchdown combined. Like he had one 4.9, one 2, 8.7, an 8.6, just like Madden shit.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like I don't know. That's what's tough. Like I don't know how like you said, I just don't know if it matters, bro. I mean, you've averaged 39 points on offense the last 2 games, you know? Like, and
what Joe Burrow comes in and makes that 42.
Yeah.
I mean, like that's how good Joe Flacco is playing, bro. Like you're asking Joe Burrow to come straight off of an injury and give you that type of production. A guy that just came off of 470 yards and 4 touchdowns. Like we know how great Joe is. We know the peak that he can get to, but it's just asking a lot, bro. In the situation you are, it'd be a lot different if you were, you know what I mean, sitting at 500, maybe a few games above 500, but
no,
you're always in this situation at this time in the season. It seemed like these last few years, man, like it sucks
every year.
Yeah. I mean, even in our prime years where we were going to AFC championships and shit, bro, we were still losing games where it's like, bro, you can't be losing these games. And still they had that will in that fight to win the other games that they needed to. And I mean,
but every second half of the season, bro,
I know.
Like we managed to make it happen.
You managed to make it happen, but then you managed to sell your fans short time and time again. I mean, you're sitting at 6 wins, bro, and you're asking Joe Burrow to put the team on his back again. You're asking the offense. Let's not just say Joe Burrow, because Jamar Chase, these guys are insane, right? You're asking for those guys to just wheel this motherfucker back to how it was again. And that's a hard ask, bro. Like, yes, these guys are otherworldly, but oh my God, dude, like,
well, they're not going to get it. Like you can't do any more for what the offense is doing. And I don't think they are. I think that it is. What's tough is that it feels apparent that that's not the case of just them asking more of the of the offense. It's that I think they all know, till proven otherwise, that defense, we need more from you, and we all believe we're not going to get it.
Bengals.
That's
Thanks.
what feels tough.
The Bengals have, I pretty sure they're bottom two in time of possession, but yet their offense is so fucking like
Ain't that insane?
cracked.
How fast you score,
Yeah.
even it's like that. Yeah, that's crazy, bro.
It's
I
not.
mean,
Like it's not fair. But then you got Justin Fields and all these guys that look like Hall of Famers on your defense. Like I said, like when you got guys on your defensive side of the ball that come in, like think about this, B things. Think about being one of these guys on the defensive side of the ball, right? You come into Cincinnati, bro. You got that shit on, right? You better walk into the building ready for the meeting, bro. But you're 3-6, B things. Your defense is fucking cooked. Your ass. You got Jamar Chase. Your offense is amazing. But guess what? You come in that motherfucker like you got it. Hey, I'm Jordan Battle. Hey, I'm DKJ. Hey, I'm Geno Stone. I come in this motherfucker, suit, fit it up. Hey, this might be how they come in. They might
they
come in with
should.
the
They should.
might come in with the pajamas.
Yeah.
But guess what? Your ass.
You know what? Should they all be getting the Jermaine Burton treatment?
Jermaine Burton's in Dallas, Texas. He's in Dallas, Texas. Apparently he's sick, but he's in Dallas, Texas, posing up, and
God.
so I don't. I
God.
have no idea what's going on in that end. Illness though, apparently. I mean,
Look, that's the toughest part that we talked about last week. Is that here's what's tough. I mean, you hope that these transparent conversations, this level of transparency in conversations is going to happen of who, I mean, simply who the fuck is going to step up? And there's also a balance of like, who's going to step up? We want somebody to step up and take ownership. That's the number one thing. But like, there's just a human innate nature of believing in somebody when you want to believe and ride with that person that doesn't have to say shit about what they're doing. Who the fuck has that authority and respect accrued on defense to where they look you in the eyes as a guy and be like, I don't have to prove shit to you, bro.
Yeah.
You know who I am? Who the fuck is on that? Who is that on the defense? You know what I mean? Like, who can stand on it, bro? Who can stand on it and be like Trey? But Trey, this is a really tough spot. Look at Trey. He's the most polarizing guy on the defense in the sense of like long-term vision with the team. Not that we don't want Trey to be that guy, because he clearly is that dude. He doesn't have to say a word about what he does on the field.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But like, that's not that. It's simply not like if Trey was on the second year of his long-term contract, you know what I mean? It's different because he's fully invested into a collective vision for this franchise. That is what makes this that much more rocky. He is the only fucking dude that has to speak no words about who he is as a player. Every other dude, Shamar Stewart, I'd love to see his fucking book about his pass rush production in college. Because he's got to talk all of his shit to try to prove his worth because he can't do shit on the field right now. That's where all these players are. So the toughest part, who stands up and how does that conversation go? Like, yeah, I'm Jordan Battle.
I played for Alabama.
I've had a rough go.
Played for Nick Saban.
Yeah, like, do you guys believe me? Like, how does that go? Like, do you like? I'm that dude. You think?
You think I am?
Think I am? I know I give up the league lead in tackles, and Geno's right behind me. But it's your fault, DKJ. Which I'm not gonna lie. Probably it is attributed to them largely. Because you allow 7.1 yards per carry when all the rookies are out there and just open guys hitting to the fucking third level. But still, it's just, that's the most concerning part, Drake. That's not a Joe Burrow's coming back, so we got drive again. The best processor, arguably the league has ever seen, is not saving you from that. That is what this comes down to. The moment of truth of everything is on the table now. Like, what is going to happen?
But that's how you know your ass. You know what I mean? Like that's genuinely how you know your
No
ass.
shit.
Like this is the way I look at it is, these guys, they don't realize it right now, right? Like I said, they come in all fitted up.
No, I think they know their ass, bro.
I don't think they do because they
How can they deny
but
it?
because they are making these game checks, bro. When them checks come in, I'm telling you, they feel like they're the shit. And I'm telling you right now, like
I hope you're wrong as fuck.
they're gonna be playing for the fucking Battle Stallions because the way it's looking
That's
like,
a new UFL team you just made up.
I don't understand how, like, do you not understand the Cincinnati Bengals have one of the greatest offenses ever this league's ever seen, points wise and everything, EPA, all that, but yet your defense is so ass. Like I promise you, bro, not even a team 10 years from now is gonna want your ass. Like Jordan Battle in your prime, all these people that
Oh yeah, no shit.
like, bro, you're ass, bro. How are you this ass? Do they
Like
teach this?
Joe Flacco, if he had a full 17 game season, guys, someone posted these projected stats. Shout out to him, whoever it was. 5,400 total yards, 53 total touchdowns, and 9 total turnovers. That's the pace that Joe Flacco's on right now. Obviously, a lot of people could skew stats like that, but I mean, fuck, he's played 4 or 5 games. Like, it's insane,
I mean,
and it hasn't mattered.
Jamar's on pace for almost another fucking triple crown again. Like,
I mean, you realize in the last 2 years, listen, in the last 2 years, 2.5 seasons, Jamar and T have 40 touchdowns.
yeah, it's insane.
A year and a half of football. 20, 26 games, 40 touchdowns, and you've won 12
Yeah,
games.
you won less than half of those. That's terrible. Like, I'm sorry if you, as a coach, as a grown man, if you're coaching a football team of grown men and you got two guys putting up 40 touchdowns and you can't win football games, like, bro. Like let me ask you a question, right? And I know this might be hard to answer. This might be a little hard to answer, but maybe it's a little stupid too. I don't care. I like we like freestyling on here. It doesn't matter. We freestyle questions all the time based on what I saw last year. I'm not gonna name players because I don't want people running with names and shit like that. You know who I'm talking about because we've had these talks. But you got players last year coming in late, oversleeping and stuff like that.
Out of the club all night,
Out in the
all their
club all
money.
night. A guy that's not here anymore, Zach Carter. I mean, Zach Carter out in the party, fucking towed it up, got a blunt. It's like guys, like everything's being shown right in all of this. I understand that these are grown men and that they have lives and they're going to do what they want to do, right? But as a head coach, how do you hold guys accountable? Like, how do you? And I know that's a loaded question, but like, I just don't like. I don't understand. Like, when you're that face of an entire locker room of men, and the guy, we know how Zach is, right? Zach's a cool guy. He is, but nothing that Zach says to Jamar, like Zach is not, when Jamar talks his shit, like Zach is not saying nothing to Jamar because we all know Jamar is going to do his shit. Jamar, you know what I mean? But like, how does it go for a sense of that for an offensive coach that has had his struggles, when proven veteran leadership is not in that room? We've seen how much that the cracks can form and lead to even worse. Like, what's your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I mean,
Because I said they're grown men.
look,
So
man.
where's the
Yeah, no, it's interesting you bring that up because like you think about it in your workplace.
Yeah.
I always bring it to that to really bring
Okay.
it for us as individuals to kind of compartmentalize like how could this actually look? Because we talk about it ad nauseam. We always like to reiterate like that's what we want to provide on this show is like what could this actually look like?
Yeah.
What could it look like? Obviously, we're not gonna act like we fucking know because we're not in there. But we really try to get X's and O's about these Jimmys and Joes and like what the fuck could really be behind the scenes. And I think what that could look like is you always hear the players praise Zach because Zach gives them all the space to be their full selves. That's amazing. And I think at the end of the day, that is the most important thing. But that's not the only thing.
Mhm.
You've got to have a backbone and a more clear floor
Mhm.
on what is not accepted. I will give you the ceiling to be you, but the floor has got to be risen on you. We can't get down to this level of disobedience, being lackadaisical, country clubbing, the summer schedule, the workout schedule, whatever that looks. I don't know exactly what those
Mhm.
things look like, but in general, like I said, kind of bringing it back to your workplace. Everybody loves that cool boss that gives you that space and that leash,
Mhm.
but then it comes almost to that friction moment of like, I've enjoyed the leniency I've gotten, but now we're starting to notice other people
Mhm.
are taking advantage of
Advantage,
this,
yep.
and it's starting to emulsify into something bad. So what used to be a cool thing, what the former Patriots culture like player comes into a Zach Taylor culture. They're like, oh my gosh, this is amazing, bro. It's militant in New England, whatever. There's a yin and a yang to that,
Mhm.
So at the end of the day, I'm not here to. I wouldn't go as bold to say Zach Taylor needs to be like a Bill Belichick. I'm not saying that,
Mhm.
but fuck, bro. I mean, at the end of the day, you want to win or lose. Like country clubbing's cool till you're in a receiver room and a dude or a cornerback room or whatever room, not stating any individuals, you get that guy that's consistently showing up late. And all of a sudden you're just getting this lower standard that
Mhm.
you can't accept. And I think that's where Zach Taylor's found himself. I think that um that floor has to be risen.
Yep.
And I mean, what's tough is that you have players that it's truly a gift and a curse.
Yeah.
The welcoming nature is comforting,
Mhm.
but you've got to have that candor, which
Mhm.
is I'm not here to be nice to you. I'm here to be kind to you. Kindness, not to get philosophical, but like, Zach, holy fuck, this would be so valuable. Like,
Mhm.
kindness is not a prerequisite for like ignoring conflict. It's to address whatever's required
Mhm.
because I care for you, person, Zach Taylor, player, personnel, whoever. This is what's required of us.
Yeah.
How clear is that shit being conveyed? I don't know. But unfortunately, this doesn't seem like a I don't think this is a big culture problem.
Yeah.
I think, Drake, I truly think it's as simple as these players are not good.
Yeah.
And it's causing panic in guys to show their ass because they're feeling pressure.
Mhm.
And just these aren't cream of the crop guys. So it just it emulsifies, shit boils over.
Mhm.
So all of a sudden, you get an egotistical, I'm gonna just call it like it is. Like Shamar's got a huge fucking ego.
There's a lot of egos on this
A lot of
defense.
egos on the defense. And you
Mhm.
talked about that a lot for dudes that don't have the room to have one.
That's what pisses me off.
Yeah.
Like you got all this ego, but your ass. Like
And you got no lingo.
like imagine being like fucking figuratively speaking, right? Like imagine being like fucking Cedric Oblehi and like just being an asshole to everyone.
Yeah.
But like, bro, you're just so ass.
Yeah. Look, here's what I loved. You know what I loved? I loved the like the unified I understanding of what the 2019 and 2020 Bobby Hart experience was.
Mhm.
It was like this crystal clear understanding that we love your mentality. You suck for us.
Yeah.
But you're gonna be our guy. But we know what you are. Just accept, we all accept what you are.
Mhm.
We are band-aiding this spot because we have the worst fucking O line on the planet. But it was like this knowing that Bobby Hart is not a guy, but he's our guy. We love him for that because he's just gritty. He's got that attitude. He's got that mentor like tenacity. But it was just a collective knowingness that this guy is not that skilled, but this is our guy. I just wish that, yeah, I mean, I I don't want the players to walk around not confident. I want the players to be vulnerable that I'm not playing good enough.
Mhm.
I need to become better some fucking way.
Yeah.
I would rather Shamar Stewart and these guys to stop the fucking coach speak,
Mhm.
stop the delusional player speak, and call a spade a motherfucking spade.
Yeah.
And I think that behind the scenes, that can help. Just know what the baseline is and then just get gritty, get nasty from there, bro. Like the 2023 playoff game against the Ravens, Tyler Huntley in there. Dirtiest fucking defense I've ever seen. Fuck that team.
Mhm.
I fucking hate the Ravens with all my heart. But there's a sense of respect I had even then of like, fuck, these dudes just know what's on the line.
Mhm.
They know they don't have a quarterback. They know their offense was ass. That's why they got even dirtier. I'm not saying let's do that. You know what I mean? But I'm almost saying they knew what the fuck it was.
Yeah.
It's almost like these guys aren't accepting what is. You know what I'm saying?
No, I understand what you're saying.
And it's like, what if you did? What if, like, I don't know, like, I don't know. It's just like, how do you go about that? Like, I almost want these offensive guys to get more riled up. Like Joe last year. Joe did it.
Mhm.
He was pissed the fuck off when he didn't score 5 touchdowns in the game. Why? Because he's going around saying my defense is ass. That's why. No, I'm not going to shit on my guys like that. But I know what the fuck it is.
Mhm.
I need that level of like, and look what it came to. I'm almost coming up with this on the spot of like, that's what's required right now. This just fucking unveil what this is, bro. I'm not saying kick the door in on calling dudes out. I'm not saying call Jordan Battle ass after the game. Like, bro, if Jordan made a motherfucking tackle, I'm not saying that. I'm saying I got to be perfect. Just fucking call it. I got to be perfect. Like, we're not doing enough, Jamar. Like, I want Jamar to come back after the Steelers game, hopefully after a win. We win fucking 38-35. And Jamar says, I got to be perfect because my guys, we're not doing enough. We're not doing enough. We're not playing good enough football. Like, yeah, I put up 187 yards and 2 tutties, and Joe Flacco just threw for fucking 412 yards again. We're not doing enough. I'm not saying let's exploit every single fucking defender, but I'm saying we've got to make this shit clear. That's why low-key loved about Chase Brown. And I get why Zach came in and like made precedents with Chase in the background. That's almost like I get it, but it's low key it's some bitch shit. I'm sorry, bro. I'm just saying it. You know what I'm saying?
It is.
Like, that's a tangent.
Like you don't do
fuck,
that,
bro.
You don't do that.
You don't call your players out. Like,
But
I don't know, bro.
But then it's like one of those things where it's like, hey, you don't do that.
Yeah. Look at Tom Brady. Was Tom Brady out to cook his fucking lineman because they got him sacked?
Yeah.
It's because the standard was not met, bro. What the fuck is the standard? So let me sum it up like this real quick. Sorry, I'm kind of just I'm cooking right now. I'm kind of like thinking in real time. I said it all comes back to like, what could they almost do? You better get real fucking raw with what the fuck is going on right now. And let's hope that this happened 5 days ago on your fucking bye week. You get real raw on what that is. And you better know what the fuck the floor is. And you better be fucking ruthless with the standard and demand a new level. And you're not good at football. So you better fucking make up for it. That's kind of what I'm wrapping around with that like little Bobby Hart effect of like, knew you weren't good on the football field, you better fucking be sharp as hell if you've earned your spot. You know what I mean? These guys have done neither.
Yeah.
They haven't earned the spot and they're bad on the field. And then they're laughing after the games.
I mean, I'm just not confident in the sense of how this team looked with a long week going into New York. Like you won on Thursday night. You had a really nice dub there. You had a long week going into New York, and you completely shit your pants. Like you completely shit down your leg, and
Justin Fields threw for 54 yards last week, and he threw a 42-yard screen pass touchdown. He threw for 12 yards. He threw for like 350 yards against us.
so in 15, 20 years when Justin Fields is talking to his grandsons and grandkids and he's showing them his highlights, it's going to be against Jordan Battle in the Cincinnati Bengals, and Jordan Battle is going to be sitting in his fucking house with his grandkids, and he's going to say, "I used to play with Joe Burrow." Hey, Grandpa, what you do with Joe Burrow? Oh, he won a few Super Bowls after I left.
Yeah.
It was
They just had to get rid of me.
we didn't get it done there at that time. It was just a rough time, but but I truthfully, all jokes aside, I just defense has to do something, bro. Like I don't know what else more there is to say besides just go out and do your job. Like
Yeah.
I mean, you got Joe Flacco, Joe Burrow, and who's the other fucker that's in that room? Four. He was Peyton Thorne.
Oh,
Imagine,
yeah.
imagine. I saw that picture. I saw that picture this week. Like, imagine being Peyton Thorne. Okay, it's the most random picture ever if you look at it. Right? It's him, and he's with Joe.
That's
Burrow.
what you show your
He's with
grandkids.
Joe Burrow and Joe Flacco. That's what
Yeah.
your grandkids. But that's
Yeah.
insane. Like, come on, bro. Like you're soaking up all this fucking time with Joe Burrow and
Yeah.
Joe Flacco, and
Mhm.
never gonna see the live shot. Hey, shout out to Peyton Thorne, bro, because that's dope.
Nah, that is dope for sure. But like bringing it back to the macro thing, kind of summing it up.
Yeah.
We went on some spiels like everybody wants to. And you were asking, what can we do? I hate to say it. It's a hope and a prayer.
Yeah.
There's no other route here. And how you get there is you better, as a franchise, get down a next level of discomfort, get that level of raw that's required, unveil and accept exactly what the fuck you are. No coach speak, no player speak, no sugarcoating, no none of that. You've got to acknowledge exactly what the fuck you are. And if, I mean, not to go too nitty gritty with it, but like each player is getting it. They're all fucking getting it. Every single one of them. Exactly what the fuck you're doing. Good, bad, or indifferent, but preferably constructively criticizing these guys. You've got to break them down to build a collective that is stronger than what you've got. And then you've got to go out there and play for the love of the game. Just like there's nothing else. Cause like I said, like we could talk culture all we want. You still got to trot Jordan Battle, DKJ, Barrett Carter, Shamar Stewart, these liabilities out there. You like I said, you could hear the Bobby Hart motivational speaks on the first guy trotting out of practice all you want, but you still got to trot Bobby Hart out there. We all knew that. You know what I'm saying? And this is just what you've got to hang on. You are going to get some things that go your way, I think. But you're talking about a variance that is really uncomforting, and there's simply no clear answer, but it starts there, and fucking hoping for the best, dude.
I mean, at some point you're gonna have to search even deeper. I mean, a guy in Tyson Anderson who has been here for a while. I understand, he's not what you hope and pray for in that room, but you might have to look at a guy like that, bro. Like at this point, bro, it's like it doesn't get you.
What's weird though is like our secondary coverage hasn't been horrible.
Yeah.
it's not really good. I think Dax has had a couple few down weeks, but
Yeah.
like we've also been playing some legit,
Yeah.
weaponries, some legit guys. I mean, Drago.
Mm.
I mean, it's insane that you have literally the best corner in football this year, and it just means literally nothing.
Yeah.
But
I just think our safeties are ass. I
well,
think
I think
linebackers are
I
ass.
really don't think they're that bad in coverage. I
Defensive
really don't. I mean,
line.
in fact, you got to
Yeah.
give them credit, bro. They have been extremely opportunistic when the ball is in the air.
Yeah.
It's when that fucking ball is on the ground. They are being exposed for what they're already not good at. They're not good tacklers. When you get, show me, I want to look at every missed tackle they've had and see how many guys have been nearly completely untouched getting to them. That's happened more than you want.
Yeah.
And that's not their fault. That's the first and second level's fault. So that's why Keith's coming back to all starting up front. You're making these already vulnerable players more susceptible to having that vulnerability exploited. You know what I'm saying? Like the Bengals have literally tried to hide Shamar Stewart on the field, and you just can't. Darnell Wright's gonna find you.
We see you, bro.
Like
Here.
we see you. Like you're not hiding. Like you're right there. And yeah, bro,
We got big boy. What's his name? Darnell Wright. We got Darnell Wright over here.
he's gonna be haunting his dreams, bro.
We
Yeah.
don't care.
Um
We do not care.
yeah, so I think yeah, you just you gotta any given Sunday. Like, I don't know what else to say. That's what's shitty, Drake. Like, I don't know what else to say.
Fat.
Play fat today.
Play fat. F-
Physical,
Hungry. Accountable
hungry,
teammate.
accountable teammate. Play
You can
like a
imagine,
fat ass.
Exactly. Physical. Accountable. Hungry. Oh shit.
Teammate.
Physical. Hungry. Accountable. Teammate. Like imagine like really trying to get your guys hyped up in the locker room. Like, I need y'all to get fat today. All right. I know last night shit was fat, but I need y'all to get fat.
Oh,
Even fatter today.
oh shit.
When you go out there,
Now you tell them guys that there, bro. Shit, you right. I need to go out tonight. No. Like you need to lock in.
no, JB, don't do that. CTV, don't do that, bro. We need you tomorrow.
All right, bro.
I mean, you remember that story that came out about the Super Bowl? Was it Darius Phillips?
Yeah, what exactly was it again? It's been a while since I heard
It was like 4 a.m. or some shit. It was like the night before the Super Bowl, bro. Late as fuck.
I mean,
And I guess he came out of his room and somebody.
oh yeah,
Somebody's getting real.
a player
Yeah.
to player.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah. It's interesting.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
That's wild. I mean, yeah, shit happens, and yeah, man. Look,
We need some unks on this defense. I mean, that's really
Yeah,
what
we
it is,
do.
bro. Like we need unks.
Yep.
We need them unks back, bro.
Yeah.
Because
No, we really do.
honestly, like that's how you keep guys grounded.
Ain't it crazy how we talked about this last year, bro? We talked about like we saw around the corner of Lou's philosophy of like if you would lean one way or the other of these young guys haven't earned our trust, thus we'll almost stick with the seemingly stale guys.
Yeah.
I mean, fuck, was he wrong? With
Yeah.
what this unit is?
Yeah.
Like, it would be different if Miles Murphy showed clear trajectory like a Drago Turner.
Yeah.
Like, remember when Drago was turning it up last year before he snapped his collarbone? Remember, he had those 2-3 games where he was balling.
Yeah.
So he's actually really kind of been there. It'd be different if that was Miles Murphy. Then Lou capped him. Sam Hubbard.
Right.
It'd be different. I mean, fuck, can you knock them for not wanting to get these dudes all this run?
Yeah.
It's a balance, but it almost comes back, and I really don't even want to say this as like, oh, Lou shouldn't have been fired, blah, blah, blah. It just comes back to knowing what you got. And I guess that's not to say that Al doesn't know what he has. Or I mean, but fuck, like, does he really know?
It's like,
no
what
one really
can
knows.
you do with what you have?
What can you do with what you
Yeah.
have? Yeah. And like you say, fuck, bro, you wish you had a couple of those veteran leaders.
Yep.
Like, this sounds asinine, bro. I would love a Bobby Hart element to this defense. It sounds funny. I don't even care. Like, just a dude that knows what this is supposed to look like.
Yeah.
Like it would be so clutch to have a dude like a Calais Campbell. Just a dude that even if he's been here for a year,
Mhm.
he's like,
Re-
oh no.
remember the wonders that a guy like Mike Daniels. You know
That's
what I
a
mean?
perfect fucking
Yeah.
example. A dude that knows what it's supposed to look like
Mhm.
and that would supersede he would supersede the tenure value to the franchise. Now that doesn't matter.
Mhm.
I'm a tenure to the league.
Right.
I know what the league's supposed to look like. And then like that's established. Here's what I gotta say. Boom. Yeah, there's none of that. You just got like what do we talk about Zach and Brian as play callers? They were both spewing their middling fucking ideas to each other. I hate to say it. I got love for Brian. He still is who I've always thought he is. A below average play caller.
Yep.
And I hate to say it. I got love for Brian, but he is where he is. That's this defense.
Yep.
It's just this fucking level of fuckery that's like being spewed to each other. It's dumb and dumber. It's dumbers and dumbers to each other,
Like I
bro.
don't
And it's
even
just
yeah,
not
like I
helping.
don't even want to like call out Osai or any of those guys that kind of hinted at like Lou's scheme being more difficult.
Mhm.
It's like you
Oh,
might
Gino was quick for that.
it's like you might just be dumb. Like I like let's call it real. Like yeah, maybe his scheme's a little more harder, but who's to say now with a guy that works with college kids and breaks it down to the easiest level that it can possibly be broken down to, and you still aren't understanding it.
And it's funny that here's a reality. He had to dumb it down for him because they weren't good at it. Like, you're
Right.
not good at the role.
Exactly.
So we got to demote you or dumb down our philosophy to make it fit you.
Yeah.
Like, it's that simple. Like, scheme doesn't matter. We talked about it for months. And I don't want Zach to be going out here exploiting players. But I want him to add that comment a few more times of I loved how bold he was after the Jets game, not the scheme. That's it. It's not the scheme. Boom. Our plays suck. So where do we go from here, bro? I don't want to sit here and just identify the problem. We all feel the problem.
Mhm.
What do you do? I think like where you currently are, you're just so desperate to get Trey back, bro. And that's what really fucking sucks about yesterday's news. Like, what a dichotomy of the 25 Bengals. Literally, the hour you get the amazing Joe Burrow news, then the bad Trey news. Like, the same moment of like more offensive fun, more literally all time misery on defense. I mean, Trey, he revolutionizes everything. He raises the floor of every dude. You know, he makes Miles better. He makes Shamar a little bit better.
Mhm.
And without those guys, you just exploit them. Um, and I don't know, like, do you do you blitz more? I think you can try it. I think you can try it this week. I think you can rattle Aaron a little bit just because of speed, but like you can't let him sit in the pocket. So I think
You
you're gonna
can't
have to
you
blitz.
can't do what he did last time. I mean,
Exactly,
the
because
dude
he
looked like
will pick
he
you
looked like he
apart.
was 25
You
last
need
time.
him to
Like,
move a lot. Can he do it? Yes, he can.
Mhm.
But it's like you gotta choose which you know what I mean?
Yep.
Like which shit you want to deal with.
I mean,
You
remember when our defense was so good, bro? And I felt like we were really that first team that had that blueprint for Lamar Jackson.
yeah.
That like contain Lamar, take his and I know obviously that's like the cliche way of doing it, but when our defense really put that on display, like DJ Reader and like how we were so serious about our run defense to where like almost your identity was to stop that guy. I mean, you gotta hope that you can do that against an Aaron Rodgers. That like, okay, how you're saying make him run around, right? You saw him in that last game running around. You don't want him running around like that. But I see what you mean in a sense of like,
Yeah.
yeah, keep that guy on his feet, wear him out. You know what I mean? And
Yeah,
'cause-
he was running around with way too much space. Obviously, we mean
Yeah.
make him speed him up.
exactly.
You know. Yeah, I mean it's. I don't know, man. I think you got to take the risk of blitzing more. You're gonna give up more. You're gonna have more variance.
Yeah.
You're gonna give up bigger plays, but you're also gonna take away some bigger plays. You know. So yeah, it's
Shall
just the
see.
balance, man.
We shall see, man. You got that run game. Jalen Warren,
You ran for
a guy
150
in
almost.
Pat Fryermuth who really hasn't produced this year, but produces against us.
You know what? I fucking hate that dude as a football player.
Hmm.
You know, he's actually one of my least favorite players in the league.
Actually, if Pat
Yeah.
Fryermuth is available in your league, you might have to just add him and start him this week because he always fucks on us.
He
remember,
does.
remember,
bro.
remember Jesse James.
Remember every fucking Steelers tight end ever?
Yeah.
I couldn't hate Heath Miller more.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
fuck that dude.
Fucking Jesse James.
Fuck that guy. Like,
Fuck that guy.
fuck every fucking like. I hate the Steelers. I hate them all differently. I actually love the way I hate the division, football player wise, football team wise, I guess. But like, yeah, fuck all the fucking Steelers tight ends. Fuck them all. Like, I heard from somebody that DK is going to go crazy this week. Like, prove it, bro. Like, Drago might as well just follow him.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, Drago fucking stole a football from him.
Mhm.
That's like just taking a ball out of the air after shooting.
Or he hit a lick on him on live
Straight up, bro.
on
Hit a
live
lick
TV.
on him, bro. And I'm not afraid of that shit, but I'm definitely intimidated by this run game.
Like, bro, we get it. Like, you don't get drug tested by the NFL, but you definitely roid up. Like, come on, bro. Like,
Can you believe that the only way we won a game since Joe Burrow? All right, I guess like technically you won that Jags game, but like let's just fudge a
oh
little bit.
God, you're gonna.
You realize the only way we've won a game since Joe Burrow's been gone is by T sliding, knowing we had to avoid our defense getting back on the field.
Damn.
That's the only way we've won a game. You realize if we would have done that against the Bears, we threw the 54-second to goal play to Andre. That's why we lost.
Oh, I know.
I would have rather burned a first and second goal, literally burn them, forcing them to use their last timeout. And then we let the clock drain to about 11 seconds and we run this bitch on third and fourth and goal. Like, it was almost that automatic to me on how the game was supposed to go, you know? And it's insane to think that that's the only way that you won a game since Joe Burrow's been gone, you know?
I mean, that right there. That's.
I mean, but you also can't knock them for scoring a tutty. I can't knock them for scoring points.
Yeah.
But, like, I mean, look, we got to make it clear. I'm not sitting here saying knock the offense for scoring too early.
Mhm.
At the end of the day, it's clearly the defense being fucking horrible, but like, it's a shame. So, where do we go from here? As fans, guys, we just gotta buckle up, man. We gotta enjoy the ride. Like, this has never happened before in the history of the sport. The sport has been existing for 100+ years. This has literally never happened, ever. Like, no team has ever experienced this high of highs and this low of lows simultaneously, especially with these players. So, for the love of the game, man. For the love of the game.
Yeah. I mean, there's not much more for me to say. I don't know, bro.
But I don't think we should be this down though. Like, I don't like Joe Burrow's doing something that's pretty awesome right now.
Yeah.
And Joe Burrow's coming back. Like, that's fun, bro. Joe Flacco's fun. Like,
I just don't know that Joe Burrow is coming back, bro. If you lose the next 2 games, is Joe Burrow coming back?
you know what, Drake? I don't care.
Yeah.
He's practicing.
Yeah.
And that's our quarterback.
Eh.
That's how.
No, you want to know the copium I've already strapped up for? I've already been injecting it into my veins.
What?
Joe Burrow fucking gets a year and a half time ahead of everybody else. Joe Burrow is already Super Bowl bound, ready for next season. He's visions.
I'm not there, bro. That's
I'm
a
not okay.
horrible fucking mentality, bro. No, because our defense is still going to be ass.
I don't want to be there, but I mean, it's
You
the
know what?
reality,
You
bro.
fucking know what, bro?
I'm sorry.
We really let up 42 points to Russ Wilson last year, and that was the last Joe Burrow started game that he's lost. You realize Joe Burrow is tied for the longest active winning streak when starting games
I mean,
this season.
that guy fucks. I mean,
Who is a 7-game winning streak? Broncos. Fucking Bo Nix fucking sucks.
Yeah. I mean,
That dude's ass. He ain't Joe Burrow. So Joe Burrow's got the longest active fucking winning streak with starting games in the league.
and that's
Fuck with me.
So is that credit to Zach Taylor? Great head coach. You know, really putting his quarterback in position.
But look, bro, look. I mean, every December we're hot as fuck, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, like, is that wrong though? Like,
It's not wrong, but I mean, you do.
But we
you
do.
have the greatest skill players. On
you
earth.
got it. Okay, but Zach Taylor turns it up too. You got it. All right, if and you know me, bro. I'm as quick with you oftentimes to criticize him.
Yeah.
But we also got to be genuine in some praise that dude manages to muster up some oomph in crunch time.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, your best record is 12-4.
It's
with
just
Joe Burrow. That's crazy.
It's just weird though that, like, it sounds crazy. I'm not here to say let's hang our hat on this, but like, it's weird how crazy people talk about us as a franchise, as if we're not one of 3 teams in the NFL in the last 5 years to see a conference title game twice.
Like, nobody can stop the Chiefs.
The Lions aren't doing that every year.
Yeah.
The Bills aren't doing that every year. Yeah. Sure, they've done it in 6 years, but they haven't made a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Teams aren't doing what we've done, bro.
Yeah.
And I get it. I get it. We don't gotta hear, well, that's 4 years removed. Blah, 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 blah. Then look at the rest of the league. Then what are they? Like what are they? Like, everybody's got their blips, and I don't know, man. It's just, at the end of the day, to help every individual. Unfortunately, some people just don't want to find a solution. They just want to identify a problem. That's low value shit. And I'm not here to do that as a fan or as a guy, on this network, for any fan, whatever, like, just to have fun, spitball football the way that we do. But like, that's what I really want to do. That's what we want to do on this network, of paving a path for fun, enjoyable fandom, to maybe see around some corners, to be prepared as fans, whatever. But like, we have shit to look forward to still.
Yeah. I mean, realistically, the only thing I'm looking forward to is Ja'Marr Chase getting his K, T. Higgins stacking, these guys doing their things, try to win.
Jamar's got to go for 250 low key. I need it. Like, it's not happening this week, I don't think. But like, just selfishly, I'm tired of like this annoying. And I get it with the fans, and fortunately, like, fans aren't disrespecting Ja'Marr. Nobody is. Nobody's really disrespecting anybody. Like, I'm not going out of my way to disrespect JJ. But obviously, I'll be like, Jamar's better. How annoying it is to see these fucking fans just like look at Jason's stats and be like, best receiver. Like, I will punch you in the face. Like, Ja'Marr Chase is literally, I mean, he may be top 3 most gifted receiver ever. Top 4. Like, don't ever compare JSN in the fucking world of Ja'Marr.
Oh, yeah.
And JSN's very, very good, bro.
Yeah.
Very good. That shit pisses me off. So that's why I need some like crazy Ja'Marr game, just to shut them the fuck up. Because once Ja'Marr gets that, we need him triple crown again, bro. He's getting the receptions. So I need that, like, I need that one dumbass defense. Oh, this week. Perfect.
Yeah.
Just dumb as shit. Just to like, but he needs to get over the top.
Yeah.
What's his longest tutty this year? 44 yards in the Lions game?
Good question.
Has he had that like huge play this year?
I think so. Let me see.
He hasn't had that huge play, I don't think. He had the one in the Lions game.
He had a 64 against Detroit.
What? That was 64?
64.
Damn.
He doesn't make it look 64 yards, bro.
I thought it was like 45. Okay.
Yeah, he makes it look like he jogs 45 yards.
Well,
but
I mean,
really,
that's the gift of Jamar. That's what he does. But like,
insane.
that's just what I selfishly want. Plus, like to see T continue that streak of 9
That's
home games,
insane,
bro.
That's
T,
insane,
like,
bro.
T has 16 touchdowns in his last. He missed 5 games last year. 21 games.
It's
That
insane.
motherfucker's scoring. That's crazy. 16 tutties for T.
That bag motivates, bro. That bag motivates.
I mean, it's not just the bag motivating. Like the skill elevates.
His hammy's been fine, ain't it?
Ooh, don't you fucking make me.
I'm just saying.
I'm not a superstitious
just
dude,
saying,
bro.
I'm
I
just
know
saying.
you're right. Stop. I think about it every game. I'm like, this is a good. This has been a long time. Are we due? I hate to say it, like, are we due? I hope we're not.
I don't think we're due. I think he just got paid, man.
I hope we're
Shit.
not. I hate to say it, rookie year didn't take till like week 15. Remember that? Literally was about to hit a K
He was
in
so,
the Ravens game.
dude. He was so skinny his rookie year, bro.
So tiny.
Like if you just
What a
go,
guy.
like if
Shout
you
out
just think
T,
in your
bro.
head about the highlights of T Higgins his rookie year, like he was just such a little guy.
But he was so capable. Don't you just wish
Yeah.
young players being fucking capable and not being like literally the worst player you've ever seen?
Dude,
I
how-
miss that.
Like thinking back, like how was T that little? That's crazy, dog.
I mean, I don't know. He's a young man. He was 21.
Yeah.
You're a kid. Like, and you're tall.
But like the next year, all he needed was one off season, bro. And he like turned into a fucking menace.
I wish we could have one menace on our defense outside of Drago.
And that'll be it for the
and
Bengals
Trey.
After Dark podcast. Yeah, our defense is we'll see. We'll see. Like I said, we said it last week. I hope somebody on this defense. Well, I don't hope somebody sells their soul, but I mean it would be nice. You know?
It would be nice. Let's hope that they do. Hey, man, look, for love of the game, that's all that we can lean on. So, yeah, man, kind of wrapping it up. Not a ton of news. We're doing this ass backwards.
Yeah.
What's his fucking name? What's his fucking name? That dude we signed. Alonzo Mourning.
Jeez.
No, I'm kidding. Shout out, I think basketball legend Alonzo Mourning. Nah, we signed some dude. What the fuck is his name, bro? Yeah, can you look it up, bro?
Yeah.
Damn, bro. What the fuck? It's like Kelly some.
It's not Kelly anything.
Kelly last name. It had.
His last name is not Kelly.
All right, well, what is it?
Actually, you might be right. I
Yeah,
don't know.
Kelly dash some. Nonetheless, that dude's got some juice. He had a good pass rush success rate in college. Bigger body, fits the mold of what the Bengals are looking for. Eagles cut him. Good little signing. I think that could add some depth to the back end of that room. There's some legit positivity with Cedric Johnson. Let's hope that we could possibly get some magic out of that, you know. But I know we're
I
living off
can't
of hope and
find it,
prayer.
bro.
At least 6th-round pick, second-year guy, Cedric Johnson's going to save us. He's going to lead us to the renaissance of our defense.
Yeah, I can't find that guy. I'm sorry, man.
It is what it is. Is it even going to matter?
Antoine Power Island.
Antoine Powell Ryland. There we go. Meaningful signing. Okay, bro. Apostle, bro. That Asamoah dude.
Oh, yeah.
Asamoah.
Yeah.
He had a block. He had a block field goal, didn't he,
Madden legend,
bro?
The guy's,
But like I think he made a huge play on special. 2 big plays on special teams.
I mean, if he wants to be a starting linebacker, jobs are wide open.
Fucking might as
I
well,
mean, if you
bro.
want to come be a demon and fucking
Where's Josh Bonds at? Trade for Jermaine Pratt. No, trade back for Pratt. Resign fucking Vontez, bro. I don't give a fuck. Do something.
Jesse Bates. I'd send a second right now. First.
A first is crazy.
No, I wouldn't send a first next year. I'd send a first. I'd send a first for like 2 years from now. So you're betting that you get back to her. But even that, I mean, that's an old Jesse Bates.
I would have sent a first for fucking Quentin Williams. I would have sent a first and Chris Jenkins for, I mean, they'd probably wanted Chris Jenkins for like Quentin Williams and a fifth or sixth. That would have helped. But this, no point. But yeah, we move forward, man. Let's just try to enjoy the moment, man.
Yeah.
Like Joe Flacco legacy run.
It's been so fun to watch, bro.
It
really
has, bro. Like,
that dude's literally playing out of his mind, bro. Like, he's playing. He might be playing the best offensive football of his career. Like, you could go as far
that's
as say that.
crazy. That's crazy.
At his oldest age.
What if we really somehow make the playoffs?
I'm not there yet.
Drake,
boy.
I know,
I need
but
a big
look,
fat one.
you can't tell me, bro. You can't tell me that when we were 4-8, letting up 42 points to Russ Wilson, that we also weren't here before.
Yeah. I mean, I
Shit
agree
can
with you.
change.
Like, I don't deny the fact that
We're going to the fucking Super
anything
Bowl.
can happen, and I do believe that any given Sunday. But I mean, we're gonna have to see how it plays out. Pray for some magic, man.
Hey, man. You know what? Majay P is about to go on a fucking legacy run.
Okay.
I don't know what it looks like. This motherfucker's about to average like 8 yards a carry.
Okay.
Hopefully he comes back this week. I haven't heard any intel on him. I don't know the extent of that ankle injury, but they better take that bitch up because Taj Brooks looks like he fucking pooped down his leg, bro.
Damn.
That first run. You see that shit?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Like what? -3 yards? Like, we don't need him out there. We need Majay out there, man. So
Maj time.
I'll probably wrap it up, man. You got any last second thoughts?
Nope.
Closing comments?
No. I'm just. We'll see Sunday, man. We'll see Sunday.
Let's enjoy the moment, man.
Yep.
For the love of the game. Beat the Steelers no matter what. It's always fun. 2-0 in the division. That is something that we haven't really focused on enough yet. There's a path, bro. If you go 3-0 in the division, ooh, dude. What if you somehow beat the Ravens, and took care of business against the Browns? What if you go 5-1 in the division? That's crazy. That can help you get in. Oh, don't make me believe now. Oh, don't do it.
We'll see, man. We'll see.
All right, man.
Make me look like a fool.
Yeah, no, for sure. All right, guys. That'll do it for this episode of the Bengals After Dark videocast. We are back to 2 episodes a week. All right. Y'all deserve more content. It's cranking up from here, man. It's crunch time. Like we talked about it. The season's at a crossroads of what are you going to do? What's the team going to do? But no matter what, football season's the best time of season, man. It's getting colder outside. Real football weather, real football performances are about to come up. Hopefully no more annoying ass fucking 10-7 games. The Bengals won't be doing that for you. The games will be that close, but like 42-39. That's better. That's fun. Let's enjoy it one day at a time, man. Joe Burrow, day closer to coming back. Who day, man? That's all I got to say. Y'all have a good one.
Yes, sir. Stay safe.